Got it? The camera. He talking about that's your camera.
I'm gonna kill these mofos for real. Give me a chance. It was more of a comment, right? They don't need this as a passport.
But anyway, I gave y'all props. That's it. I'm done with y'all. That's it.
Oh, keep it coming, keep it coming. It's not the end. It's not the end. V's a legend. Like,
Good though. Yeah, spice it up. 4K. So, I mean, sometimes stuff like that does cause a distraction. So, had him off his game. Like he knew something was coming out. Like
pipeline,
when he was kicking that ball, something else was going through his head. 16 therapists. Accusations. From 2012 to 2016. Yeah, it's kind of weird because the timing of it, but just for 16. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, obviously.
I was like, who does that? Who does that? Who does that?
Right, like people think you just go in there and boom, one cut, and it takes time and effort. And,
absolutely. You got to really invest into it.
Right.
You got to really
Tune in to Bmore Sports Talk Live every Monday at 7 p.m. exclusively on the Bmore Pod Network.
I'm gonna kill these mofos for real. Give me a chance.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Welcome to Bmore Sports Talk, the official podcast of the home team. We got a great show with you. I got two great co-hosts with me in the house today, familiar faces. I'm Eric with EBJR Brand. To my right, I have...
What's up? I'm Sarah E. Arriaga, a.k.a. Lady Fire.
I'm Brandon, Coach B.
Coach B. Yeah, you was here for the March Madness segment, man. Appreciate you coming back on the show, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for inviting me back.
Definitely. How was y'all weekends?
My weekend was... You want to go?
Go ahead, you go first.
I was going to say, I ain't get no sleep as usual. It's like, actually, no, I did. I did sleep a little Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, how about you?
My weekend was eventful. I was in Richmond, Virginia for AAU tournament.
Okay.
With IQ Elite for Emmanuel Quickly, play for the Raptors.
Okay.
He sponsors our AAU team. And we was at the Big Shot AAU tournament. So that was my
cool.
weekend.
That's cool. Mine was cool. I actually did a lot of cleaning. It's kind of like a spring cleaning. Took some stuff to the Goodwill, some yard work, cooked on the grill. So
All right,
it was one of those Sunday, get stuff done.
Right.
But
getting old, man.
I did the University of Delaware fashion show on Sunday, so I handled that. And then we had a couple changes on Saturday. It was supposed to be on set, but they ended up changing the scene. So I was like, all right, let me hit up the farmer's market. Get some
okay. That's what's up.
To myself, finally.
Yeah, well, if y'all don't know, man, the draft was this past Thursday, and we gonna get right into it, man. Shedeur Sanders, man, slid, man. He's supposed to be a top pick in the draft, slid all the way to the fifth round. Did y'all see this coming?
Nah, I didn't see it.
I mean, what is y'all thoughts on that? Because I mean, it's buzzing right now all over social media. Like,
he took a little hit financially. I heard, what he made in 1 year. He made $6 million in just with sponsorships and stuff, and now he's down to a $4.6 million deal for 4 years with a $446,000 sign-on bonus. Like that's a nice little
big major hit. I think if he would have got drafted in the first round, he probably would have got around a guaranteed $50 million.
Oh, for sure.
That's what they were saying, like 45 to 50.
Yes.
You look at the numbers. So
crazy.
He took a hit. It took a hit,
Hopefully
man.
them sponsors come back.
To 144, nobody seen that coming. And then the quarterbacks that they drafted in front of him, they wasn't even drafted on the draft board. So it's crazy.
Thank you. I'm glad you spoke on that because Quinn Evers, Jalen Milroe, even Cam Ward, like they didn't even do what he did in this season. Shedeur had 3,230 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, threw over 70%. I mean, so for all those quarterbacks to get drafted before him, it wasn't right.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It wasn't right. But he kept his cool. You know what I'm saying?
And he played it cool. He played it cool.
We're going to actually run that clip of Shador after the first round. Go ahead and run that clip.
We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like with God, anything possible, everything possible. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. And under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we're on the bigger and better things. Tomorrow's the day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary.
Ooh.
Now, for him to remain positive like that, still have that positive attitude, thinking you were going to go first round, that just shows, man, his great character, man.
Yeah, that's
true. Great person. I mean, and I know he didn't participate in a lot of the combine stuff, and a lot of people are using that as an excuse, but to fall all the way to the 5th round, that just it seemed like it was a lot more involved. And I heard Dion name. I heard a lot of different things. So I'm going to let y'all elaborate a little bit on what you think, why he fell so low.
I feel like he didn't really work out for a lot of teams. And he didn't do the combine. So I feel like the league didn't really see him as he seen himself.
Yeah.
But to see teams that really needed quarterbacks didn't take him, like the Saints at 9 or the Steelers at 21.
Yeah.
That was kind of puzzling to me because they need quarterbacks. So it's either some type of collusion going on or them guys really didn't think he was the guy that he perceives himself to be or his dad think he is. They didn't see him in the lens that his dad see him in.
Right. And I thought he was going to go 2nd round. Like next day, I'm like, okay, he didn't go 1st round. 2nd round come around. 3rd round come around. He still don't get picked. So it's like... And then he gets prank called. Like, that was That's humiliating in front of millions of people.
I couldn't even finish watching it.
Oh, man. If y'all could run that video of the prank call, because that was so not cool. Okay. So we'll skip past that. Anyway, man, just to prank call, like, that's childish.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh, but it really is. It's like somebody was like, I'm going to have some fun. I'm gonna call this dude and be like, oh, yeah, we got you. It's the net. And just... to really realize, like, he really had his hopes up. Like, that's disappointing.
He really thought it was the NFL.
Yeah. He was like, this is it. He had his phone walking up.
I've been waiting for you guys. This is going to be legendary.
Yeah, and then...
Just to be humiliated.
You got to wait a little bit longer. He was like, no one has this number. What does that mean? You got to have to wait a little bit longer. And then they had the nerve to record it.
Yeah, then that's the crazy part. Like, you incriminate yourself. Like, nobody never knew who was on the other end of that call if you don't record it and post it.
It's so true.
What reason?
So it turns out it was a defensive coordinator from the Falcons' son, right? Was it Phil?
It was Jeff Obrook.
Yeah,
his son Jack Obrook.
Crazy. Welcome our live viewers. Welcome Bmore Pod. One on is bigger than the NFL than what the NFL was saying. Hey. What's up, Bmore for real? Hey, family. We got a question. Shador was said to have tanked his interviews. I did hear that too.
Yeah. I heard that.
I heard he did them on purpose because he didn't want to get drafted to those teams. So I feel like that's what they were saying. A little bit of arrogance he came into it.
Yeah, cocky, too confident. But that's just him. Like, I mean, the family he comes from, I mean, he was raised like that. Like, I don't think he's over cocky. I just think he's just super confident, which is nothing wrong with that. But the NFL didn't like that, I guess. Like, okay, we're going to drop you all the way to the 5th round.
Yeah, but the people that you trying to hire, you got to see you as confident as you see yourself. So you can't go in there overconfident. You can't overplay your hand. So I think he overplayed his hand. I think his dad was out of touch as well because he didn't see this coming.
Nah, he thought he was going like
he didn't
first,
see this.
round.
Like, you missed that. And with all your connections and how big of a coach you is and how big you were in the NFL, you should have seen this. And they didn't have an agent either. So they didn't have no agent talking to the actual executives or general managers, so they didn't know that they was going to fall that deep. So
wow, we got some questions. Barbie Cat says Shador's jersey sales may be at the top of the league. I support him, but cannot buy a Browns jersey.
Yo.
I dig that.
Oh God, bro, I want a Browns jersey.
That's harsh, but it's true.
Bmore for real says that might have hurt his stock. Yeah,
no doubt.
Oh no, it's hurt.
Now he's fighting for a spot. 4 other quarterbacks. You know, there's 5 quarterbacks on the Browns right now, right?
Yeah,
5.
So all of them are butt.
They still got Flacco on there, right?
The Browns, like
Flacco, old Deshaun Watson. I don't know, man. He been doing bad.
His brother,
I think he will get an opportunity to play.
You think so?
Yeah.
What did he went pretty deep too, right? Shiloh.
Yeah, he didn't get drafted. He was undrafted. He didn't get in the draft.
Okay.
So he signed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Undrafted free agent.
Well, at least he's playing. At least,
he's on the squad.
Yeah.
Right. That's all that matters, really.
Sam says his brother changed his agent because he said his father wasn't working.
It wasn't working. He said it midstream.
Wow.
He said we need to get an agent, and then he got signed because his dad wasn't talking to nobody. I felt like that's what I said. I felt like he was out of touch. He didn't see it coming. He felt like because he was Dion that they was going to show him respect and go grab his boys. But sometimes you need an agent in those spaces to go talk to the people that you're not going to talk to.
Yeah,
and work for you.
Yeah.
You really need more than one team. They always say you don't got enough time in a day. And when you start getting a little bit famous, you start getting up there, you really don't have enough time. So you really need to put more people on your team to help achieve what you need to get done.
Yeah. He's still in good spirits, though. He threw a party yesterday with a bunch of cash, was out wilding out. I don't know if y'all saw the videos, but he's having a ball, I'm saying, and brought his own cash. So, he been getting money from the NIL deal.
Oh, yeah, he's getting a lot of money. I think he was one of the highest paid NIL players at one point. And
Yeah.
the NFL gave him the first round treatment after he got drafted. So he had the interviews and they took him to the draft site and did everything. So that was good as well.
Yeah. I want to see him win. I want to see him do good despite everything that happened. I think that's going to fuel him to do better and show people why, he thought he could have went a lot higher. So I think he's got a lot to prove now. So I look forward to seeing what he's going to do. Yeah,
that's true. So I got a question. Y'all think we got one from Khadijah 1 from our viewers here. Y'all think that the delay was intentional in order to get more views up for the draft? It was the highest views ever is what it said.
That is a great question. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say.
I believe so.
You think so?
And I only say I believe so because I follow the NFL page, and normally the NFL, when they doing the draft, they put the 1 and 2 pick on there, but they got 1 and 2 top draft pick, and then the number 1 viewed on their page is the 144th pick. It's never done. So why the 144th pick is at the top of your page?
Yeah.
So it probably was for views and to get people watching because they had a higher viewership in Saturday. Nobody watched Saturday. Everybody watched the first day.
Yeah, and we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes.
No,
it could have been a lot of strings being pulled, stuff that we don't know. We just
the NFL's a business, and they not a multi-billion-dollar business for a reason. They a business.
That's the truth.
Yes.
That's the truth. They on the verge of a religion, like straight up. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out Bmore for real. Said love the LeBron Ken doll. Y'all did that.
Yes.
Appreciate that. And did y'all know that the proceeds from the dolls being sold go to his foundation? So that's cool. He's not even pocketing the money for himself. This is going to the LeBron James Foundation.
He don't need it.
Right. That's what I was about to say. He don't need it. Keep it going.
Yeah. But we're gonna talk some more about Shador. We're gonna move on to some of the other players that got drafted. Cam Ward, man, he went number 1.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Well, I seen it coming after the talks of it, but before that, no, I didn't see that coming.
I like what the Ravens did with Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi.
I mean, they needed to jump down and get some defense. So
yeah, and I like Malachi as well, but I like Mike Green better in the second round.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't take him first, but I think they took Malachi first because we needed a DB at safety because we losing our one. But Mike Green, I don't know how he fell to the second. He was projected as the top 10 pick, and he was in the second round. So that was 2 big picks for the Ravens. Shout out to the Ravens.
Shout out to Cowboys. We got Tyler Booker, man. I don't know if you saw the stats, man. He 0 sacks allowed over 371 pass plays.
Oh, wow.
0 sacks. Imagine that. 371 pass plays. The team did not get sacked at all.
He's doing his job well.
So now Dak got some protection.
I wonder.
I don't want to hear it now. Dak got all the time in the world. So we going to see what happened. First team All-American, first team All-SEC. Walter Camp, Connecticut co-player. So shout out to Tyler Booker for Alabama. He was pick number 12.
And y'all other offensive lineman retired. What's his name?
Martin. Zach Martin.
Zach Martin. Yeah.
So we had to get some replacement.
That's a nice replacement.
Yeah.
Young guy. Ain't gonna cost you as much as Zach, because Zach was getting like $100 million.
Right.
Oh wow. That's money, man. I wish I could have that in my bank right now.
Sounds good,
who doesn't need that?
How do you
Just give me $1 million. I'll be good.
I feel you, yo. I feel you. Like, how do y'all feel about like the other picks in the draft, like under Cam Ward?
Over Cam Ward? I like the Abdul Carter.
Okay.
He's crazy, man. He can't be blocked. That's a good pick. I like that for the Giants. I thought the Giants was going to take Shador, but they didn't because they need a quarterback. But they
a lot
got
of people
Russell
thought
Wilson.
that.
Abdul Carter was gangster.
Yeah.
That was a gangster pick.
And the fits were crazy, and we're going to get into that in our Fast segment a little bit later, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into that a little bit later. We're going to actually move on to our clips for the day. So let's go ahead and run those clips.
College girl sexy. I take some. Look, I don't know if that's a compliment or
I don't got nothing else on there.
And yo, when the comments come up, y'all can
It
chime
was
in.
down, but it was
Y'all
about
could
to, I was
chime
about
in.
to pull up for Jaheim
Right.
Campbell.
I was gonna say, y'all could chime.
We got a video for Gwen Hilton. Y'all go ahead and run that video while I pop these bottles. Pop the bottle, baby.
But you get up on the table
I want you to get up on that table. That's
and
what
you
I'm saying.
and you stop.
First of all, it was the facial expressions I was making. I was looking at everybody else. Not too many people can sing like that.
Entertainment report.
Hey, entertainment report.
They ready. They ready.
We do this so we can show other people's talent, and the talent that's inside them is what they love is inside of you, man. They give they point out their passion, they love outside of themselves, man. And 9 times out of 10, if a person is going for trying to reach a goal, there's something inside of them, they got to have help.
That's my bro. Like, we here. We got same with me. Like, we here. We got.
Bmore Pod, your liveliest destination. Come and join Dennis, Lene, and Joey every Thursday at 7 p.m. Your talent will make room for you.
Hello, everybody. Out there.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
Well, let's say names and get sued. Let's tell people names and get sued. Let's tell everybody. Let's just tell the whole damn truth. I'm saying to the sisters and the brothers, because we're not going to be biased, because the same way these men out here cheating, honey, these women out here praying. P-R-E-Y. Period. You're not going to argue with me about it. When they should be doing this praying. Right.
He owed me his loyalty.
That part.
Hi, I'm Sherelle, known as Misty Blues.
Hi, I'm Glenise, known as Lady Angelic.
Hi, I'm Felicia, also known as the Visionary.
I'm Monica, known as Moni Love.
I'm Leah, better known as Songbird.
And we're Shameless Unplugged.
You know, Monica, to address what you said, what you did to get them, you have to do to keep them.
That's exactly right.
On both ends, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That's what I was saying.
I know where you going. 'Cause I was about to say it.
You know what? I love what Erica said up there. She said, tie him to the bedpost. my girl, that's my type of thinking.
We're going to start reading Erica stuff. We all know Erica.
And so,
Let the church say amen.
amen. What's the highest praise? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Hallelujah.
I was.
Shameless Unplugged. Another Bmore Pod production. Coming to you live. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Exclusively on the Bmore Pod network.
I don't know if they're ready for this one.
That's a heavy one.
Hi, I'm Uncle Wayne. I'm OMG Daniel. This is Bmore for Real every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Rated R for reality. #1 podcast in Baltimore. Y'all see the trophy, man. Keep it locked with us each and every single Wednesday. We'll keep our way of real explosion, man. Go for real, y'all. Bmore for real. Keep it locked with us. Bmore for real.
To Shameless, every other Tuesday to Shameless Unplug, and every Thursday to Bmore Pod. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we got to talk about the O's. You know, the season is in. They're sliding right now. They're struggling, but I mean, it's long season. They actually start a series tonight against the Yankees, so hopefully they can get back in the W over 500 because they've been struggling. They lost 3 in a row, so they start their 3-game series tonight against the Yankees. If y'all could pull up the standings just to see where the O's are sitting at right now. Long season, man. Hopefully they can come back and do something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
got faith. They a good team. They a good
Yeah.
team.
So as you can see, they're sitting at 10-17. Yankees at the top right now.
As usual. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they good though.
Normally the O's be doing good in the regular season. It's just be the playoffs when they fall off, but they got a rough start, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's a long season. You're gonna win games, you're gonna lose games. Like you can start off losing a lot of games and then go on a big winning streak. That's the thing about baseball with 180 games. It's like, I mean, you got a lot of time. You got a lot of time. So
a lot of
shout out to the O's. We rooting for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Got the, we rooting for y'all back there. So come on now. Hope y'all could get back over 500 and get some dubs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I need to go to some games. I'm saying I need to be, you know what I'm saying, just rooting for the squad. You feel me?
Right, that endurance, though, that's a lot of games they be playing with this
It
season.
is.
I feel like as soon as one season ends, it's like it's already time to start again. Like, they really don't get much, like, turnover.
And the game's like every other day.
Yes.
Like
sometimes every day.
How you do it? It's like, how?
Sometimes 3-4 games in a row.
Yeah. The Yankees game probably be every day.
Right, when they say they literally work out every day, they really do. They work out every day. They do the games every day. Like, that's the reason.
Oh, we got a comment from John Ferguson. Green fell to the second round because he had 2 sexual assaults investigation. He was exonerated, but they knew he would fall. Okay, he's still out of NFL, but hey, he on it. He on it. The O's need to get going. Yes, they do. We rooting for you, man. Let's go, Baltimore. Let's go.
Shout out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bmore Sports Talk. You know, like, if you want to sponsor as well, hit us up. You can send an email to bmorepod at gmail.com. Let us know, and we will definitely get you on air with, you know, whatever your business is, whatever your brand is. Just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bmore Pod. Bmore Sports Talk.
Bmore Pod.
Thank you for letting them know that. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that.
All day, every day.
Yes. Let's move on to what's hot, what's not.
Oh.
What's hot, what's not. So LeBron is always, it's like his name is always in the media, man. He's still breaking records, man. He just passed Jordan for most 30-point games.
That's crazy.
563.
That's crazy.
Come on.
What LeBron was hot as he hot right now, and it was not as being down 3-0 to the Timberwolves. So this is a good segment for Bron.
Yeah, I mean, if he can come back, like, to touch on that game, they played LeBron and Luka. They played their starting five the whole second half. They didn't give LeBron no rest.
That's right. I don't know.
We got a lot of people in the audience chiming in, man.
That never been done before.
So y'all not saying the Lakers gonna win another game? Oh man, I'm giving them one more.
I think they win in LA.
The next one, Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's the best out of 7, and they down 3-1.
3-1.
I mean, like, even for his age, like, he's done so much. What was it when he was? He got 3 consecutive triple doubles at age 39. He achieved 4 consecutive triple doubles, most of any player at that age. 30-point triple doubles spanning 19 years. Record 30-point triple doubles 19 years apart, showcasing his endurance. So it's like, come on, he's doing good.
Yeah, he's defining Father Time, so he's doing outstanding when it comes to his conditioning and still being able to play at 40 years old. Nobody has played at the level that he's playing right now at this age, but it still don't negate the fact that they in trouble right now.
38 points at a playoff game.
They in trouble.
What?
40
New
or not,
record.
it don't matter. You in trouble. That young boy is letting you know that Anthony Everett, he ain't playing.
Well,
He send you home, boy.
Yeah. LeBron just passed Kareem for most minutes played with over 57,000 minutes. So
that's
every
true.
time he steps on the court, it's like he's breaking.
Oh yeah, he's breaking records.
I don't see him retiring for like another year or two.
All-time leading scorer too. He passes.
I felt like if he won a championship this year, he probably would have retired. But he don't look like it is.
Anthony Edwards, man, he's playing at a high level, man. He's Jordan-esque. Like if you look at his dribble, his style, like they comparing him to Jordan. And when he was in the Olympics, he was a sponge. He was soaking up all the game from the vets out there. Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? He was really, really trying to better his game, and he's showing it. Like with LeBron right now. Last night they was battling, pushing each other. They was going at it. Like
letting them know I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Like you gonna have to watch out for me.
Yeah.
The sun.
And last year he knocked off Kevin Durant and Jokic. Got him out of there.
Now he trying to knock off LeBron.
That's 3 good pins you can put on your wall, bro.
And if he knocks off LeBron, he might knock off Steph because most likely the Warriors are gonna make it.
But
to
he's
this.
knocking off LeBron and Luka, so it's not just LeBron.
Yeah.
So that he could put all those pins on his wall. He like 23 years old.
It's the new generation
That
popping
boy,
up. That's
he's
what that
playing well.
is.
Yeah.
It's all new.
Yeah, but shout out to Bron, man, for what's hot, what's not, still breaking records, man. I hope to see you at least get another chip or 2 before he retire. You know,
hopefully
we'll see.
All day, every day.
Shout out Brian, man. That's my people,
That's my
man.
guy.
I'm always
My
gonna
guy.
root for Brian, yo.
My guy. He
And
my
I ain't
guy.
giving up on them. They gonna get another win in this series.
I think they're gonna win the next game.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to LA where the stars at and go ahead and thrive.
All right.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So that's how what's hot. Now it's time to move on to what's not hot. Mr. Shannon Sharp.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, man? What you doing, bro? Shake down.
Goodness.
I mean, it's really sad because he was just about to get this big payday.
About to get
right?
that big money. He messed that up.
How much was it?
$100 million.
Now he stepped away.
He was about to sign that contract days before the allegations came out. Messing with 19-year-old young women.
OnlyFans.
Goodness. Yo, what is going on with these OnlyFans? People, I be hearing like stuff. People actually be killing people over these OnlyFans.
A lot of these older people, they like younger women, and they're real enticed by like these women pictures OnlyFans. It's sad though because I mean, you on the phone talking to her, like you don't know she could be recording. It could be a whole setup, like knowing you about to shake down. You know what I'm saying? And it just looks bad for him. Like he got to step away. And Stephen A, you could tell he felt bad. He's like, damn, yo, he made the show better. He gave the show more ratings and stuff like that.
$100 million. Yeah, you know he made it better. They about to get that man $100 million
for a Klondike bar, right? It's like, what would you do for $100 million?
And Monique tried to warn him on her show. You need to settle down, find love. As old as you is, stop chasing these young girls out here.
Cat Williams did too.
Yep, but he's like, I ain't slowing down. You know how he is.
I'm funny as that.
I ain't slowing down. Drinking this yak. I'm
You
gonna
really
drink my
got the
yak.
energy. You really got the energy for a 20. Like, can she rent a car? That's the question. You gotta rent her a car.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man. 21 years, and she was 19 at the time.
Yo, she can't even drink. She can't even take a shot.
Because it was 2023 when it started.
Yeah.
So she was 19.
Yeah.
So,
and wasn't he just in the media like a few months before that? Where like his phone went on while he was having like a encounter.
He potentially made a sex tape
Michelle.
and act like he didn't know what was going on.
Michelle, right?
Michelle.
That was funny, yo.
You growling like that in the bed, man.
He admitted to that though. He admitted, but yo. I don't feel like your phone just go live like that. You wanted to go viral. Like you want to get your likes up. You try to put your name out there.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Some people got them kinks. You're like, okay.
And
chill out. Chill that freakiness.
Shannon, man. That's not hot, man. I hope this is a learning experience for him
to
like
has to
not do stuff like that and just leave them young girls alone. I mean, you 50, 6, 7, and she 20 years old. Like, there's some love out there for you, man.
Yeah, it is. He don't want it though. I honestly like Shannon Sharp though. I listen to him every day, especially when he was with on Undisputed with Skip.
Yeah.
And then when he went to, I didn't watch First Take before he went on there, and now I watch First Take. I record it every day. So I hope these ain't allegations is not true, but if they are, it's a bad look for him.
He's saying it was a shakedown. I don't know if you saw his interview or whatever.
But
like,
he offered $10 million.
Yeah, before it came out.
Yeah.
So I mean, something's up.
Yeah, something's up.
Yeah. So Shannon, come on, get it together, man. That's not hot. That's not hot. All right, y'all ready? We about to move on to that fashion segment. You know, the NFL draft. We got a crazy slideshow for y'all with these fits.
All that stuff was dope. That was all dope.
Dripped out. If y'all could run that fashion segment.
I be loving me so. What you was talking about the LeBron James with the pants, right?
Oh, yeah.
You were saying something about that?
I have a pair of those pants, and I tried them on about 5 different times with 5 different outfits, and I don't like them. I don't like them. Every time I put them on, I look in the mirror.
Oh, man.
I take them off.
Goodness, it's like what can I rock with?
So
these?
I throw them in the trash.
Right, change it up a little bit.
The rise and fall of Shannon Sharp. Yeah, I feel you, Barbie Cat. Not Steph. Do y'all have that? If not, it's all good. Do y'all have the fashion ready to go? Well, anyway, it was dripped up. It was dripped up. I mean, you have people out there with the gold and black. Golden, who went to the Packers, he was real flashy.
Golden. Yeah,
he was real flashy. Malachi did it with the pink suit.
Yeah,
Malachi.
Yes.
He killed it with the pink. Cam Ward,
like,
Travis
what?
Hunter. Yeah, Travis Hunter had the bright pink on.
Yeah,
he did.
I think he was a little subtle. I like golden though.
Men can wear pink. I don't know. People, we was talking about that before. It's like men can wear pink. You can rock it.
I love pink. I love pink.
Shout out to your brand with that pink sweater.
Right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You can rock that.
And that's actually still available on the site, ebjrbrand.com. Go get you one. Yes. But it's cool to see them brothers come out there, man. Dripped out, got the ice on, family, man. It's like their moment. You want to live in that moment. You want to remember that. Like, so why not come out there with one of just an outfit
That's
that you
my
just want to stand. There
That's
we go.
my
there we
second
go.
favorite. I gotta admit though, Abdul Carter, yo, his
I like
that.
was
Yeah.
like nice.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
Golden.
loving that. But
I like
him,
Golden.
He
that's
did that.
that's Matthew Golden. What? He Golden. That's for real.
I want to know who these people parents is. Before NIL, these guys still was coming out there with all these type of jewelry and money in these suits. Like, where you get this stuff from?
There he go right
Coach
there.
B.
That's my favorite.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
That chain is icy, but keep
Carter
in mind though,
was
they got
awesome.
moissanite and a lot of fake ice out there that look real, and a lot of people with money is
Oh,
wearing
you
it
putting,
because
you
they
putting
don't
the
want
fake ice on the players, guys?
No, I'm not saying that his is fake, but it is a lot of players, a lot of people that wear like, because nowadays a lot of that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Them price tags be
I
adding
know.
up though.
And as I get older and I like a little bling, I'm thinking about looking at me for
Look
some
at
fake
Malachi
ice.
in the pink.
And
he
you
did
gotta
that.
really, when you be rocking events, because I be doing that. I be wearing designer stuff. I
Fashion
be like, I
jewelry.
can't wear it again. I gotta wear something else, something
Yeah.
new. And it's like after a while, that price tag kind of like,
Yeah.
Look at Tyler Booker. He did that with the Brown.
yes,
Yes,
I like
let's
that.
go. Dallas Cowboy.
that.
Suede.
he look like he going to church.
Yo, these chains
sorry.
nowadays be looking heavy, man.
He look like a fancy
Now, what was he
church.
thinking?
That
What's up
was
with that?
questionable. I was like, what's going on? But
He said,
I don't
"I'm
know.
just
There's
here to
got to
get
be
drafted."
something
Gotta be
behind
meaning
that.
to it.
There's got to be something behind that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't research
I'm here to
that.
get drafted. That's all.
Anybody knows, please put it in a comment. What was Mason Graham thinking? That's what I want to know.
What was he thinking?
What was he thinking?
What was he thinking? I didn't get to see any footage of Shador after the day one, so I can imagine how he felt the second and third round. So they didn't show him. They didn't have any footage, I guess,
Yeah.
with like private time with his family or whatever. But I mean, when he was first out there, that chain he had on, that thing was chunky.
Oh yeah, it was brand new.
Like, that thing, he
He
was
I was
heavy.
like 10 pounds.
He was like, I'm about to
oh.
come out here with the biggest, iciest chain. Like, he must have just got that made from the jeweler.
Oh yeah.
That was
Custom.
insane.
Custom.
Yeah, the women's fours drop on the third, and then the Travis Scott's drop on the 30th. If y'all could pull those up, because you know that's all part of the fashion.
What's crazy is that I like the Travis Scott ones. I was like, I will cop those.
Those
Those
are
are
hot.
nice though, the
Yeah.
women's, but I
I'm
like
not a big
green
fan
is
of
my
those.
color.
Yeah.
Green is my color. Like I could rock that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I like those.
Yeah. Fashion, man. Fashion is like, who do y'all think is like more when it comes to fashion in the NFL? Like out of all, sports, like who do you think is like some of the best dressed when it comes to fashion?
In NFL?
No, just in general, like the NBA, NFL, MLB. Like, who do you think is like the
I
most
don't know. These
fashionable?
dudes be questionable. I wouldn't wear it, so I think I'm out of touch. I'll be out of touch. Somebody else will look at that stuff and like, man, that's fire.
Like
Me,
Debo for the NFL.
I'm like, yo, Debo, he be looking a little zesty. I ain't gonna lie, with the pocketbooks and then the short leather suits. I don't like those. I don't like
do a
those.
man purse. Man
Handbags,
purse is too
pants
much
with
for me.
zippers.
Yeah, the
Please.
Kyle Kuzma with the sleeves that was dragging the floor.
He wore like this bubble outfit where it looked like he couldn't even get in the car. Well, I hope you ain't driving in that.
even
Like, I
get
don't
in
know
the
how
car.
you getting in and out of the whip with that thing on.
I like
you
Derrick
hopping
Henry
in
though.
and out of
Derrick
that.
Henry has some stuff that's like,
Yeah.
that's simple. It ain't too over the top. So
Yeah.
I like that.
And Lamar Jackson be fresh too.
Yeah, Lamar just like he's from Florida.
Yeah.
He's definitely from Florida.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
purse.
Debo. Hopefully he
That's
next
too
year
much.
he ain't doing that, because I know he been seeing people trolling him with the fifth.
He don't
season.
care. That's why he do it.
You think so?
Yeah, he got a podcast and everything. He trying to get those likes and clicks.
Man, that's what's up. All right, well, that was our fashion. That was our fashion segment. We always like to touch on the fashion in sports. So let's move on to Scoops in the Hoops. We deep in the playoffs. Well, I want to say deep. It feel like we deep in the playoffs. We deep in the first round.
Yeah, it do feel like we deep in the playoffs.
Oh, man. Where you want to start, man? The Thunder swept. Who was it? Who they playing?
The Thunder
They
swept.
swept Grizzlies.
Memphis.
Grizzlies. Yeah, they. I saw that coming.
I didn't see
that
it
was.
sweet. Did you see it sweet?
It was bad.
I didn't see
I
it
missed
sweep.
it.
I felt like they probably probably would have got one or maybe two games. I didn't see a sweep coming.
Yeah. Cavs, they're on the verge of closing out. Who the Cavs?
They closing out the Magics.
Magic. Yeah, on the verge of closing them out.
I seen that at the sweep.
Yeah. So Warriors, that's actually a real competitive series. They leading the Rockets 2-1. The Knicks has actually been one of the best series for me so far. 2-1 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
3-1. Excuse me. They took the 3-1.
The no call heard around the world. That's a foul.
Let's talk about it. How do you feel about that? Because the refs be letting them play.
But when the game is on the line and this man is shooting the three and you hitting him in the air, that's a foul.
I
You
said
got to
the same
call
thing.
it. By the letter of the law, you got to call that foul. No matter what you say. You can't come out and say we've been letting them play all game. It was a physical game, but it is a foul. if it's a foul, then you got to call it. It's the rule.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't get, and it's a playoff. So if you foul them right there, you got to give them an opportunity to be able to go shoot those free throws and get back in that game.
I agree. I feel like a crucial moment in a game like that, you got to call it. It was blatant. I mean, look how everybody ran off the bench, the coach and everything. Like
immediately.
And that was a 3-pointer. Like that was 3 points that you could potentially won the game with. So that was crazy. That was crazy. Nuggets and Clippers, that series is tied at 2-2.
And that series is good. Like all 4 of those games, it was like ending with 2 points. Within 2 points, like either one can win, either side can win. And the game 3, I think it was, where Jokic shoot the 3 and go and dunk it on the last minute. That's crazy. That's a good series.
Super,
that's a real good
super
series.
Crazy. Dame, he tore his Achilles or something. I just know he got injured. I saw him in the news, and he just came back. Dame just came back.
He tried to muster through and tore his Achilles.
It's sad, man, because he just had that other issue with the blood clot.
The blood clots in his calf.
So he just came back, and now he's out. So, I mean, the Pacers are up 3-1, so most likely they're going to end up.
They're going to win out sweeping them. And I feel for Dame for the fact that Achilles tear is really bad. Yeah. And KD had that tear, and he was out for like 523 days. So.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Yeah,
that's
so Dame looking until like November 2026.
Dang.
Really?
And he's 35, so.
Oh, you right at that cusp. You might as well. I'm sorry. You kind of like they gonna start asking, "Are you ready to retire? Like you ready to transition to coach now? Like you can do that.
Do something else.
Right when you come back, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we got like 20 new players."
And if he come back, is he gonna be the same?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be Dame? Like, are you still gonna be able to get up and down the court? And at that age, I don't know. So, and KD was younger. He was like 29 when he had that tear, and it took him. And everybody had different, but. I know you get older, it's harder to get it off.
Yeah, and like you said, when you come back, are you going to be the same? When you have injuries like that, it's hard to get back to your normal self.
Yeah.
It's like you're struggling. Timberwolves and Lakers, we did touch on that earlier. They got a 3-1 stranglehold on the Lakers right now. Out there balling. Anthony Edwards.
Choking them out, man.
Right? Like, that's a good team.
Jaden Daniels.
Lakers like that.
Anthony said to Jaden Daniels, he said, yo, you never get tired. You could play the whole game. Like, the way he just rising up, like, he don't really be breaking a sweat. Like,
no, he don't. And what's crazy, 2, maybe 3 years ago, Ant was doing the interview, and they was asking him, why do you guys feel, how you guys become so successful? And he just kept saying, Jaden McDaniels. And this is before anybody knew who he was. And the kid is rising. And he's giving Luka some problems. He's long. He's 6'9". And Luka, even though Luka getting his numbers, he making him have to work for every basket, which is crazy.
Yeah. They were talking about Luka bad today, saying he needed conditioning. He can't play defense, this and that. I mean,
they played the whole second half.
Dude had a stomach bug. He was coming off a stomach bug. And plus, JJ Redick, he didn't sub them out the whole second half. They played the whole second half. LeBron and Luka, they didn't get no rest. LeBron's 40 years old, playing 48 minutes. He didn't score a point in the fourth quarter. Come on.
Yeah. And then
that's like, that tells you something. Like, come on.
It tells you fatigue. And you go on your press conference and say that fatigue didn't play a part. Then why you didn't score in the fourth quarter if you wasn't tired?
Yeah. LeBron don't like owning up to his stuff.
Right, they don't want to admit it.
Yeah, you could tell he be so dejected at them interviews, like, I thought we played a good game. Just have enough. You know
had some good plays to make. We just didn't make them.
I'm gonna be for real, especially men. Like y'all don't want to admit when y'all got y'all stamina is like, okay, I got to take a break.
Right. And JJ Redick said, I told the guys we had 2 timeouts.
You running up and down the court. Like
they're not going to ask to come out.
Yes, like you really is getting tired. That's a legit thing. Like it's okay. Like send them out just for
there
a little
were some
bit.
controversial calls though. Like Luka was bringing it up. They were down 1. It was like 30 seconds ago. Luka was bringing it up. They picked him up full court, and supposedly he got tripped. But when you look at the video, it looked like he could have fell over his.
He stepped on his foot.
So during the press conference, he said, "I got tripped. Like I got tripped," and that was a big turning point because they had to call a timeout.
And they would have went to the foul line for that because I think it was in the bonus.
Yeah, so that and then the LeBron strip on Edwards, they went back and looked at it and they called a foul. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was crucial. That's what put him up 3.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like ticky-tack things like that sometimes could,
I think
be the outcome of the game.
No, I don't think. I think what was the turning point of the game when they got a steal and Luka. I think it was in the second quarter and Luka missed the layup, and he missed a layup, and then
I saw that wide open too.
Wide open, and then Timberwolves came back and drained 2 threes.
Yeah,
that's a 6 point. That's an 8 point turnaround. 2 points from the Lakers and 6 points from the Timberwolves. They lost by 3. You make that layup, it probably changed the whole outcome of the game.
Thank you for sharing that, man. Every bucket is crucial.
It is. Definitely.
Every bucket is crucial. We got some comments. Y'all think he'll retire? Who we talking about? LeBron? I give him 2 more years. I give him 2 more years. I think he's got some gas left in tank.
I don't think he retired.
Right. I think they're gonna force retire. They gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Like, no, I can see him really stepping down though, being like, all right, I'll take my leave now before I really mess my legacy up. Like, I see him doing that.
Yeah,
I see him doing that.
I don't see him retiring because he's still playing well.
Yeah,
he's playing good. Like Kobe he retired 3 years too late.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was time for Kobe to go.
Yeah,
and he knew it as well, but he just couldn't walk away from the game. LeBron's still averaging 25 points. Like,
yeah,
he's not time for him to go yet.
You know what's real intriguing? If he does retire, what do you think he's going to do after basketball? Because there's so much he could do. Like, what do y'all see him doing after he steps away from the game?
Like, he better.
Being a billionaire.
Yes.
Older to see.
Being a billionaire, man.
Y'all don't see him
Shout
being
out
like
to
an
Dennis.
anchor?
Yes, on that team. Yep.
Oh, no, he's not going to be anchor.
Yeah.
And even though Tom Brady is a billionaire, I don't know why he's an anchor, but I don't think he'll be anchor.
Yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see.
Right. I see, because I feel like his love for the game, he's really going to still want to do it. So
Yeah.
the only next step would honestly be coaching. Like, that would really, to me, be the next step. Like, other than talking about it being a part of the game, but I see him actually actively being a part of the games. Like,
Yeah.
I see him doing that.
He has expressed his interest of owning a team, though.
Yeah.
He said when he was done, he would like to own a team. So.
Oh, you can own it. You can coach it. Shoot. Call all the shots.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he do.
I would love to see that. Him, own a team and build a whole team up. That it'd be it's the team. It's
Right.
like, that's...
Well, we know Michael Jordan did a horrible job at being the owner.
Yeah.
He was the owner and general manager, and the Hornets was butt for a long time. And he was drafting all those players. I think the best thing he drafted was LaMelo Ball, and then he sold the team.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
It's crazy. You never know. LeBron might want to step away and be a family man for a while,
Probably.
With all the traveling and stuff he's doing, he really can't spend that much time with his kids. So I could see him taking some time off.
Well, his kids is grown. They about to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
Well, one is there already, and the other one is going to
his
Arizona.
daughter. Yeah, his little daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said Barbie Cat has 3 years left. LeBron has 3 years left. We'll see. What you think?
Oh, yeah. I'll give him 2. I'll give him 2.
I don't know. We'll see. We got the Orioles and Yankees playing right now. If somebody could pull up that score, you know what I'm saying? That started at 6:35. If y'all viewers could let us know the score, because this is a big series for the O's. They're going against their rival Yankees, so hopefully they can get that dub and go on a winning streak. Hopefully.
Yeah, don't forget to shout out your comments, live chat, live view. Put your comments in. Let us know. We'll read you
4-0
live.
O's. Let's go. O's are up 4-0. They always play
nice.
the Yankees.
They heard us
tough.
talking about him.
Yeah.
They heard us talking.
We give them luck right now.
Show Bmore Pod what it is.
That's what's up, man.
Right.
O's always play the Yankees tough, man. They can have 2-3 wins. Yankees come on, they just they change up.
They wake up for the Yankees.
They just change up. Somebody said Bmore Sport said he want to play with his son. I agree, because Bronny's riding the bench this year, so maybe next year he'll get.
He talking about Max.
Huh?
I mean, he talking about Bryce.
Oh well,
Bryce going to Arizona this year.
I heard, but that's when by the time he makes it to the NBA, that's gonna be like what 3
1 year.
You think he gonna play 1 year and then?
Bryce, I think, is better than Bronny.
Oh man,
he's better than Bronny.
He's growing.
And he's bigger than him too. He's 6'9".
What do you think makes him better though? Like as far as like his defense,
he can shoot better. He's bigger than him, so he got a better touch around the basket. His defense, and he got better defense than him. Bronny just undersized. He's an undersized guard, so I think he's like 6'5" or something like that.
Yeah.
So hype on me, man. Look at AI. Come on, shout out to the.
But AI, you talking about AI though?
It's like I know it's like a
AI's a
back in
problem.
the day, but still, like his height gave him the advantage a lot of times.
Yeah, but AI was a problem. Bronny ain't AI. Bronny is okay. I mean, he's gonna be the MVP of the G League this year because nobody averaged nothing that he averaged in the G League, and he's gonna be MVP. But he ain't no AI.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to AI, man. That's mad he didn't get a ring, man. He was out there balling hard, man. He was the first one to like break Jordan's ankles. Like if you go back and watch that video,
they lost though.
Phil Jackson was like, Michael, when he had the ball, I'm gonna have to pull that clip up one day. He's like, Michael, AI got on him. know what I'm saying, with the ball and just crossed him.
Right.
He gave him a little one to see if he bite, and then he came back with the cross and broke him.
I feel like his career was short lived. Like I feel like he could have done so much more for so long. Yes, like he did a good little bit, but like I feel like he could have gone so much further.
He didn't practice.
I know.
Y'all talking about practice, not the game. Practice.
Not the game.
Not the game.
Not the game that I love.
Y'all, we talking about practice.
Yeah,
practice.
no, that's true.
It's
that's
funny
true.
how everybody imitate that now. Like that's always going to be a thing because practice.
That ended his career.
It's so
even
funny,
though he played
bro.
like 3 to 4 more years after that interview, that ended it right there.
Yeah. Shout out to AI though. He changed the game with the fashion, man. He was coming in with the baggy stuff, the jewelry, the hats. Like they had to change the dress code because of AI. They was like, yo, he's changing the game right now. Like, what is he doing?
They made him. David Stern made them guys put suits on.
Headband and all that.
Made them put suits on after that. They said them big old white T-shirts and do-rags. No, we're not walking here no more.
We coming out from the streets. We just playing in the courts. Now we going right to practice.
Yeah, didn't they have it to where they had to dress up, wear suits and stuff?
Yeah. After that T-shirt era with AI and them.
Now it's like super relaxed.
And coaches had to wear the suits as well, to suit and tie. But now they cool. They can wear
like,
casual.
this is a job.
And you can dress however you want now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So, like, what do y'all got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all got going on in your free time? Like, what y'all look forward to doing this weekend? It's supposed to be nice.
Right. No, that's true. Let me see. This weekend. No, I did a fashion show last weekend. I got a couple things coming up. It's ridiculous. Let's see. I just did the United Nations Earth Day fashion show last week. So I got a couple more coming up. Oh, more filming actually. So I'm gonna be starting voiceover for Mission 19. Shout out to Terrell Dorsey.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome.
Yes, I'm excited for that. Sci-fi. I play a co-pilot. So it's a twist. Y'all gotta when that drops, pay attention. And then shout out to Dexter Brains premiering Black Thunder May 31st. So I'm wearing one of my favorite designers. I wore him on here, Kenya Smith. Shout out to him. He got me a nice little all white set. So y'all gonna cop that when we do that. But I wanted to shout out, designers. If y'all looking for, trying to get your brand out there, don't forget we can sponsor you. Email us here at Bmore Pod at gmail.com, and we can definitely take a look. See, I am a model, walking multiple fashion weeks, New York, Miami Swim Week, Cayman Islands Fashion Week. We did a couple with Atlantic City, Philly Fashion Week. So, if you ever want to put your brands out there, hit us up. I would love to wear a couple on set. We can talk and try and discuss that, work out the little things with all that. So don't forget, hit us up.
That's what's up. Thanks for sharing that, Sarah. We appreciate you.
Well, I'm a coach. I don't have weekends.
Right.
I don't have weekends. Like, I'm gone. I think we in PA this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, we came. Like I said earlier, we came from Richmond, Virginia this weekend. We was down there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And you gonna be up? You said be up in PA now?
Yeah, we in PA this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So every weekend
I be
for the
coming
whole
down from
spring.
PA all the time. I'm in PA, yeah.
I forgot what part of PA we're gonna do this week, but we in PA. We went to Spooky PA 3 weeks ago, and now we in PA again for Saturday and Sunday for AAU tournament.
You said Spooky Nook? Oh yeah, that's right up by
IQ5, IQ Elite. That's
I know
Emmanuel
that is.
Quickly. He paid for the Toronto Raptors. He sponsors us.
Yeah.
We get pictures with Emmanuel as well. Last time I
that's right up by
bring the pictures of
Lancaster.
Emmanuel.
That's where I'm kind of around where I'm based at. I'm right up around there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm from Philly.
It's an hour
but
and 18 minutes
I
from us.
travel everywhere. So right up in the close to Central PA is easy to get to Baltimore, New York, Philly, Delaware.
Oh, so you're in the middle.
Yeah,
Right in
I
the
work
middle,
the whole
yeah.
tri-state. Yes.
That's
right in the
good.
center.
That's good.
We're not doing so good. Actually, we in the A circuit inside. We playing for this circuit called May Hoops, and this circuit in Richmond was Big Shots. So we did good down there. We was we didn't do good. We was 1 and 2.
Okay.
We was 1 and 2. So we was guaranteed 3 games. We won the first game. We was in the winners bracket. We lost the last 2 in the winners bracket. So
that was nice.
we play for May Hoops. May Hoops is like the top tier. And my team,
nice.
we just started. This is like our first year with Emmanuel Quickly, and we trying to figure out on the kinks out, and we're doing good. It's an organization on the rise, and we got some nice young talent out there. So things will get better. You gotta
shout out.
You gotta fall before you get up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
Yes.
I look forward to
They
hearing
all
more
look
about
amazing
this.
and talented. Yes.
Yeah, but shout out to IQ Elite, Emmanuel Quickly AAU team. Emmanuel Quickly played for Toronto Raptors. He was traded from the New York Knicks to Toronto.
I know
Raptors.
the name. He got some skills.
He's from Havre de Grace, by the way, and went to John Carroll for high school. And I think he went to Kentucky for college.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he was there Saturday. He was at the practice last Saturday with the kids, and I had a sick house, so I didn't even go,
man.
and so we missed him. So, but yeah, we could try to make that work.
Yes. Me myself, man. I've been gearing up like for a summer launch with merch. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hot, so trying to start making some short sets, some tees, like stuff for everybody.
I be loving your short sets. Yeah,
I appreciate it. I try to get the good, best soft quality. So I'm just looking to just bring out some new merch, and then still working on my book. I'm on the illustration part, and I'm just kind of having a little struggles with that, with illustration, just trying to keep it consistent. So I got a couple chapters, and I'm just trying to get lined up. But the manuscript and everything is done. So
You dropped the name of your book yet?
It's Guidance Angel, so it's going to be like a 10 or more part series, but the first one is, it's going to be my baby. It's my first one, so I'm looking forward. So Guidance Angel, hopefully I could drop that the end of this year. Like I said, the manuscript's done. I'm just working on the visual parts of it.
That's so cool. I cannot wait.
That's
I cannot
awesome,
wait.
man.
Yep.
Don't forget to come through Wings, Words, and Wine on Wednesday. First Friday. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Did I say Wednesday? Friday. First Friday of every month. Come down to Wings, Words, and Wine. Shout out to Tice. Shout out to Hollywood Tim. I'm going to be performing there, my poetry spoken word. They got amazing talent there. We got singers, we got comics, we got poets, we got so many artists that are out there. What is it? There's also a painter that comes out and she does her work. I actually bought one of her paintings. It is gorgeous. I had to get me a light skinned chick with some green dreads. I was like, that's mine.
And where's this located at again?
It's at the Mansion. In Baltimore.
Nice.
Yeah, it is an amazing come through. They are 420 friendly. I don't, but if you do, you can come through and chill. They do a lot of amazing stuff there. Get your drinks, get your food vendors. They have something new every night or every month, new food. So don't forget to get your tickets. Get your tickets. Wings, Words, and Wine on your Instagram page, or you can get it on Hey Tice, his Instagram page. But don't forget to come through, pull up. They start at the show starts at 8:00 sharp. So get there a little early, get your spot because they do be getting crowded.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Get your tickets. So we're going to get out of here soon. But I just want to recap on some stuff, man. I enjoyed talk about the draft and the fashion and the NBA. But I just want to touch on the Sanders a little bit more. Like, you think out of those 5 quarterbacks, who you think he can get that starting position?
I don't think they're going to give it to him off the rip. But I think after they go through training camp and all that stuff, they're going to realize he's going to be the best quarterback on there. And I think Deshaun is not going to be ready for the beginning of the season because he tore his Achilles as well last year around in the midseason. So he's going to be competing with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and whoever they drafted before him.
Okay.
Which I didn't understand why you drafted this kid in the 3rd round and then shador in the 5th round.
They passed on Shador 4 times.
I don't understand
4
it.
4 times.
But if he can't beat these milk cartons that they got in there, he don't deserve to be in there. Like he don't deserve. He gotta beat those guys, man. Like Joe Flacco's too old. He's done for. And then Kenny Pickett, he done been kicked around. Like, you gotta go out there and beat those guys out.
Yeah. Oh, Barbie Cat, Sarah, what's up with Saquon going to the White House and hanging out with Trump? Ooh,
oh goodness,
did he? Ooh,
I didn't even catch that. That's ridiculous.
Say something like that.
I don't know.
Trump
Trump be tripping. He be tripping. I was like, please don't be serving him no McDonald's and none of that
Saquon
crap.
Tripping for go to hang out with him.
Yeah, that's true. I gotta say that. No comment there. No comment. I don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, I would have. I might have to turn that down. I mean, I don't know.
No comment.
I know you won the Super Bowl or whatnot, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I go. I ain't vote for him.
No,
so.
but I know, right? Yo, but I know I do be seeing Saquon. He's popping up a lot. It's funny. I was driving up in New York and they had him on a billboard. I was like, how they gonna do it now? It's like he ain't even for the Giants no more. It's like, but now you shouting him out. Like, now you trying to get him known. It's like, okay, what had happened? What had happened was
Oh man, it's crazy. But hey, it's always your option. You know, they see if you want to go or not. So he chose to go. So it's his choice.
I mean, I wouldn't pass up that opportunity.
He was the only one to win?
Go to the White House.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the only person they singled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he probably went with. That's the thing. I feel like I got to do a little research on that because I didn't know. But yeah, it's just, I mean, like after becoming world champions, obviously you're going to get the interviews, you're going to get the invitations, all the events. Like you are hot shiznay for the next year. So you know what I'm saying? Like you definitely are going to. And if I had the opportunity, I'm gonna be for real. If I had the opportunity to go to the White House, okay, an invitation by the current president, I would probably go. Even though I didn't, and I would probably tell you, look, I didn't vote for you, but I'm still coming. Like, I'll be for real. I feel like I'm sorry I did. But thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. Especially some free food. Like, come on.
He gonna say you too light. He gonna try to deport you.
Right. I would make it known. Like I'll be very honest. Like I'm not a liar. People that know me be like, look, I'm either gonna tell you the truth or I ain't gonna say nothing. You don't gotta know or you gonna know. Period. So I will go. Get my little, be like, I got my little thing with the invite, because maybe in the next 4 years, the White House might not even be around. Like, you don't know how the world is. This might be your only chance to go and see the inside tour of the White House and actually get an invite to it. So I'll take you up.
Jalen Hurst was like, I ain't going. He ain't go. Hurst ain't go.
That's true.
The press spoke about Shador not being drafted. He actually did. He was like, well, what are y'all doing? Like, this is a talented man, comes from a good family. Like, he tweeted that. Like, he was like, somebody better pick him. Y'all stupid. What are y'all doing? I saw that.
No, that's true.
And I see how they saying with the picture going around that they felt like the owner stepped in and made them make that draft pick in that round.
They didn't seem happy either when they.
They didn't seem happy. But if you look at the owner, it looked like
Stoneface clapping like, okay, we like robotic, like we had to do this. We didn't want to, but we had to.
It looked like he told them to take it. Like this is the opportunity that we can go on.
Normally excitement, high five, and it was just like
they wasn't happy at all.
Yeah, it was fake. It seemed real fake.
And they came out and made a press conference saying that they've been there all day and their energy was down. But like, if you're getting a prize, you feel like you're getting a prize, you're gonna celebrate that prize. And I don't think so. I feel like if the owner didn't step in, and this is just my theory, he probably would have fell further than that.
Oh man,
probably.
Nobody's bigger than the NFL. We're gonna show it to all of y'all.
Yeah, I hope he proves all them wrong. I hope he have a great career.
Oh, he is. I believe that. I mean, like his skill, everything that you've seen, it's not bad. It's just, what do they say? His confidence was like you said, a little bit like overbearing, you know?
Yeah. His father,
And his father. But his father did the same thing Archie Manning did, and they celebrated Archie for it. Because I think the Chargers actually drafted Eli, and he pretty much told him, like, because Eli held the Chargers jersey up on draft night, and he said, we're not playing for you. Yeah. And then the Giants came and got him. So he said the same thing, but then he came back after he said that and said he's not going to intervene with anything. And they still, so.
Wow. Well, this has been an awesome show. We appreciate the live viewers, the live audience. We always here to give you a good show here at Bmore Sports Talk. We're going to do some shout-outs, so we're going to get out of here. So I'm going to let y'all go ahead and give y'all shout-outs and final thoughts.
I got to shout out, my trainer. He's my favorite trainer. I've had a couple in the past, but this one is legit. Che from Team Beast Mode. It's funny because he's based in Lancaster and PA. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really trying to find somebody to make it through them triathlons, like, all them real heavy, like, all the crazy stuff that you be seeing people go through to work out, this is the place you got to go, like, for real. So I had to shout him out. Yeah. That's how I be staying in fit and get to eat whatever I want. Because people know me. I don't pass up food. I seriously don't. I really do. I be like, let me get this,
you that, and the other. You about to order something after this.
No, I really am. And I ate before I came down here. Like, I really do. And that's one thing is, like, he be telling you, make sure you eat your carbs with your protein. Like, make sure you really do. Don't be passing up food. Eat your meals. Don't be skipping, but portion. So I got to shout out. Amazing trainer. He knows his stuff.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out my basketball team, my AAU basketball team, IQ Elite. My football team that we playing for in the winter, Aberdeen Bulldogs, and my boys, I know they watching right now, Isaiah, Brandon, Tyler, Zoe, and Zeke.
That's what's up.
Oh, and Corlin.
Okay.
Sorry, Courtland.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Shout out Zay, man.
They gonna get you and be like, you forgot me.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit when I get in the house. My bad, Courtland. My man, Court Dog. I don't even know how I forgot you, boy.
Yeah. Man, I just want to thank God first, because without him,
Amen.
ain't none of this possible, So praise God. I want to shout out the Bmore Pod fam, man. We got a beautiful family on here with these shows. Got the Sports Talk Show Monday, Shameless every other Tuesday, and Bmore Pod Thursday. So make sure y'all tune into those. Thank you to like the athletes who have been coming on the show, sharing their stories. I've been getting a lot of DMs and messages of students in the city and all over wanting to come on and do the show. And I've got a lot of great guests lined up to come on here and share their story, whether they're running track, playing football, baseball, basketball. It's amazing. So I appreciate y'all having a chance to come up here and share your story and share it with your friends and families, because it's just a beautiful thing,
Yeah,
so shout out to them. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to all my friends. Just shout out, you know what I'm saying? Bmore Pod, yo. Thanks Sarah, you know what I'm saying, for popping up at Bmore Sports Talk.
I love
Coach B, welcome back.
Having me.
Y'all family, man. Y'all
yes.
familiar faces, so definitely, we'd love to have y'all back on the show. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, tune in next week. I got a great co-host, track star popping up. It's a surprise. So I ain't gonna give too many details, but we got a lit show for you next week.
You gotta tune in to see it.
Yes. So tune in
live,
next Monday.
7:00.
Bmore Sports Talk, the official podcast of the home team. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all.
One love.
Bye.
I'm gonna kill these mofos for real. Give me a chance. It was more of a comment, right? They don't need this as a passport.
But anyway, I gave y'all props. That's it. I'm done with y'all. That's it.
Oh, keep it coming, keep it coming. It's not the end. It's not the end. V's a legend. Like.
So, sometimes stuff like that does cause a distraction. So, had him off his game. Like, he knew something was coming out.
Down the pipeline,
when he was kicking that ball, something else was going through his head. 16 therapists, accusations, from 2012 to 2016.
God.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because, the timing of it, but just for 16... What's your thoughts on that?
Obviously.
I was like, who does that? Who does that?
So, right, like people think you just go in there and boom, one cut, and it takes time and effort. And,
absolutely. You got to really invest into it. And
right.
You got to really
Tune in to Bmore Sports Talk Live every Monday at 7 p.m. exclusively on the Bmore Pod Network.